Hello, so today in this segment I'm going to show you how to use inventory query to print lists. Inventory query is one of the report functions in Versirent, and it's very useful for many different things. One of the things that you can use inventory query for is to look up lists and create lists of all the items that you have by location in your store. So the way that you do that is you go to Reports, Inventory Query, and then it's simple as just checking which location that you want to print the list for. So in this case I'm going to print the backroom needs cleaned or the cleaning queue list, and then you just click view list and it brings up a list of all of the items that are in the location backroom waiting to be cleaned. So these are items that were picked up and returned off of an account, and they just need to be cleaned, checked, and then put back out for sale. So from here you can print this list, and it prints a nice little sheet that you can then use to go around and check these items, and also to just verify that everything that's in this location is on this list. You can also use it to print other lists. Let's say if you wanted to look for items that are either going to be in service on hold or in hold in the back room. Merchandise is being held for customers. You would just change the location to backroom hold or service and then view list. And so these are a list of items that are in the location of either being held for a customer or they're in service and on hold. Now you can see this this particular list here needs to be filtered because it has some items on here that are charged off or transferred in this case, or bought out. So you would want to make sure that you click the status then for hold, or can also go for on rent, and then that'll filter it down here. So these are the items that are in the back room that are being held for customers, and you can print that list and check it. Another nice list feature in inventory query is going to be printing your idle inventory lists. It's also very useful if you want to print a list of specific items, specific categories, or generally it's used for days idle. So in this case you would want to look for items that are in stock, and then you want to click up here on under the detailed information tab, and it brings up stock range, retail price, and cost, and days idle. So let's say I wanted to make a list of all the items in the store that are 200 days idle or more. So the first thing I'd want to do is I'd want to change the range for the days idle. Start at 200, and then just by default go to 9,999. And also I don't want to consider things that are under $100 cost, so I'm going to also put in this range here. The beginning range is going to be $100, and then end range, just put in the 9,999 as the end. And so this right now you can see that I clicked in stock because I don't want to look for items that aren't in stock or being ready or ready for sale. And I've changed the days idle range and then the cost. So I'm going to do the same thing, click view list, and you see it brings up a pretty decent sized list of items that are 200 days idle or more, and the original cost is over $100. So you can print this list then. There's 26 items, and typically what we do then is you can take this list, go around, check the items, see if maybe you need to change where they're at on the sales floor, and also you would want to obviously look at possibly reducing the price, making some sort of signage for it, because you want to get these items down and get them rented and sold so that they can come off your 200-day idle list. You can also use this to look for idle inventory that is affecting, let's say it's affecting your new inventory number. So in that case, I need to make a couple of changes here. The first thing I'd want to do is go back out to status, and then I would want to just click new. So now I'm only going to search the inventory and create a list of new items. And then I'm going to go back over here to our detailed information, change the days idle range. In this case, I'm going to look for any item that's 6 months idle or more. And I'm going to look for things that have cost over $100. And you can see this list is it's not that long, so York's doing a good job here of controlling the new inventory that's affecting the idle inventory number. So there's only 13 items. And same thing, you can print this list, go around and look at these items, see if maybe they need to be placed differently, put some different signage on there, or look at marking down the price. And so that's just a few of the features that you can use to create lists and inventory query. And that's going to be it for this session. Thanks.